Speak to you in private.
And here he is, the enforcer. Here to update you on the status of his latest assignment. How is Michael, by the way? Is he enjoying being stashed away wherever you got him? Oh, come on, guys. I want to be in the clubhouse of knowledge, too. I mean, it's all in the family, right?
Yeah, your family. He's a cop, Sonny.
Yeah, that's right, I am. So, Sonny, why don't you stop this lip service of protecting Michael and actually do something that might help him?
You got a suggestion for that?
Yeah, I do. Stop putting this kid through endless types of hell. Tell me where he is. Let him come clean about Claudia's murder. Let this kid pick up the pieces of whatever's left of his life, and maybe he has a shot at living a normal one.
I'm helping Michael the best way I know
Okay,
how.
you don't have to justify anything to him. Okay, and you can't walk in here whenever you feel like
Well,
it
he's
now.
welcome because I told him
Well, he shouldn't
was.
be welcome.
Well, why is that? Is it Sonny's freedom, the future of the organization? I mean, it all gets shot to hell if Michael testifies, right? I mean, I see that you're trying to make yourself feel better by proclaiming to everybody that you have Michael's best interest in mind. Protecting him, being a good dad, but really it's not that complicated, is it? I mean, this is really just you. Your case is circumstantial, and the game changes with Michael's testimony, and you're pressuring him so you don't go to prison.
I'm sorry that you see me that way.
Like you killed your inconvenient wife, and your son saw you do it. Like any father I know would want to remove that burden from their child, not hide behind him. So now you let this kid tell the truth. You'll do that. If you're the father you say you are.
You're gonna take that from that
He's
guy?
entitled to feel the way he wants to feel.
He's not entitled to the truth about that night. Please tell me that when I walked in here, you weren't gonna tell him that Michael killed Claudia.
I think I would have told Dante.
What do you mean you don't think?
God, Jason, I'm not sure what's right anymore.
Well, what's right is committed to protecting Michael. That's what's
There's
right.
another son in the mix. It's a fact. I'm Dante's father. He's my son. He's not some detached cop. He has genuine concern for Morgan and for Michael, his brothers. I'm sure he'd be compassionate. He'd come to understand why I've been covering all this time.
I think you don't want Dante to believe that you're capable of beating a woman to death.
I'm not going to deny it. I hate that, Dante looks at me and sees Deke. The worst man in the world. A man who could beat a woman. Senseless.
Even if Dante believes that you killed Claudia, I'm sure he can tell the difference between you and Deke.
I think back, trapped in that hellhole. Just dying by abuse. It still haunts me. I used to go months, sometimes years. I can go and nothing ever happens. And then all of a sudden something triggers something, and I go right back to that place. It's the noise, the Deke's fist connecting. Delicate bones breaking. Strangled cries, because my mother, if she would just make a noise, he would beat her twice as hard. I hate that man. And now I see Dante, he looks at me with contempt. What I want to do is I want to get Michael and Dante, sit them both down, okay? Put the cards on the table and make Dante understand. That's what I'm feeling. Do you know?
Yes, I understand that, but that is very dangerous thinking because Dante, I'm going to tell you right now, doesn't care about a warm and fuzzy moment with you and Michael. Sonny, if you tell Dante the truth, he's going to use it against Michael. Michael could go to prison. Please. Don't get carried away. I know you wish things were different. Do not sacrifice Michael for Dante.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm sorry for imposing. I realize you probably have more pressing matters to attend to than assisting me in untangling the twisted knots I often tie myself in when it comes to Maximista.
I'm glad to help you any way that I can.
Well, I've been misguided. No, let's call it what it is. I've been unforgivably stupid and reckless and thoughtless, and because of that, Maximista suffers, and that is unacceptable.
Okay, I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I've made a decision, but I need your guidance as to how I should go about implementing it. And if it's not too painful, I'd like to call upon the experience that you had with the wee one.
With Jake. I mean, I don't see what he has to do with this.
Well, you love your son, but you conceded the fact that you are bad for him. And so you found the courage and fortitude to walk out of his life. I'm bad for Maximista. That's the bald, ugly truth. And so, despite my love for her, which runs deep and constant and pure as ever, I have to love her even more. Enough to let her go.